and contravenes both international human rights law as well as the country's own constitutional document and other foundational documents of the transition. Events since the coup have recalled a somber page in the country's history when freedom of expression was stifled and human rights were comprehensively repressed.
Let's get analysis from Omar Bakri Abu Haraz, a political analyst based in Khartoum. First of all, Omar, your thoughts on how Sudan's military leaders are going to react to that news that the UN is appointing an independent monitor to oversee possible human rights violations in Sudan?
Thank you. I think this definitely should be very alarming to the military council, because it adds to the pressure imposed by the international community, plus what is happening internally, the turmoil, demonstrations, the people taken to the streets. So definitely this will add more pressure to the coup, and definitely it will have some effect. It will ease some of the pressure or some of the plots or plans by the military to opt for restoring the government, or at least restoring the prime minister, reinstating the prime minister, Dr. Hamdok. This might help in the appeasing the local demonstrators here in Sudan.
Yeah, General Al-burhan has spoken to the US Secretary of State. He's promised a new government as soon as possible. What is your feeling there in Khartoum? Do you think that there will be a return to some kind of power sharing?
Yes, I think the generals, and especially General Al-burhan, is genuine in going to the democratic process, the transition to the democratic process. But what is people here missing, many people, especially in the international community, is that the incubator, the civilian incubator for the revolution now is changed. It is started by a partnership between the military council and the FFC, the Forces of Freedom and Change. They took over together and they shared the power. The FFC, they took the cabinet, and the military, the security. Now the incubator is changed. FFC is no longer in power. All trials, all endeavors, whatever leaked out from what is happening inside, is that the new civilian component is totally different than the original component. So this might trigger again the street, and people, they are waiting for the moment to announce the new government and the new sovereignty council, and think people now, they will go back to the streets.
I just want to ask you about that, because we have seen some very big demonstrations denouncing the coup. Are you worried that there are going to be more demonstrations and that this could escalate into more violence?
Yes, exactly. What I anticipate and what I expect, that maybe the few coming hours when everything is announced, especially if Prime Minister Hamdok is not in the premiership of the cabinet. This definitely will trigger the street again. Will take people, the same millions will take to the street. But I don't think it will lead to violence, because one of the most important slogans which the freedom forces they took it, and they keep doing it, is to have peaceful demonstration. They don't want to have any confrontation or to any destruction, so that it might backfire by the military. So it will be peaceful, and the world will be watching this. So I think it will take time to accept the new setup. But hopefully, if Prime Minister Dr. Hamdok accepts to form a cabinet, this will reduce the problem manifold.
Thank you very much indeed for speaking with us. Omar Bakri Abu Haraz there in Khartoum.